She looked at me with tears in her eyes. She was feeling something she couldn't explain, something that felt good. Sadly, feeling good, especially in this way, were not feelings she knew well. She was 17, working on her GED, attending a school of last resort. She came into class visibly agitated, and then something happened. It happened in mountain pose. After we practiced centering the mind, calming the breath, and bringing energy to the layers of the body. 2 feet rooted and grounded, with her outer eyes closed, inner eyes open, with words of encouragement, words of empowerment, words about her potential and her purpose on the planet. That's when Letitia had these feelings she hadn't felt before and the tears that came with it. Letitia's story is why I'm here, asking you to help us expand our reach so we can serve more students like Letitia. I'm Katie Knowles, co-founder of Project Yoga. We bring the therapeutic benefits of mindfulness and yoga to underserved and at-risk communities. Each week, 250 students roll out their mats at 15 locations around the city. We have a program at Off the Street serving women recovering from prostitution. We work at homeless shelters, we serve low-income seniors, and we offer programs for at-risk youth and young adults like Letitia. All this is possible because of our over 35 certified yoga teachers who volunteer their time. Many of the students we see have anger issues, low self-esteem, learning disabilities, and suffer from depleted mental and physical health. The physical postures of yoga, like courageous warrior, help foster strength, stability, and stamina to the body. The breathing practices are the bridge to the mind. Practicing conscious, full breathing calms the mind. And meditation helps focus attention and brings awareness. It's working. Last year, the National Institute of Health spent $13.8 million researching mindfulness and yoga, and they confirmed that these practices can reduce stress, anxiety, depression, insomnia, and enhance physical strength and flexibility. Mindfulness and yoga therapy enhance physical and mental health. Cincinnati needs this healing Project Yoga brings. With your $15,000, we will provide enhanced training for our yoga teachers in yoga and mindfulness therapy and train school teachers so they can use these practices in their classrooms. We ask you to help us bring self-love and respect to more students like Letitia and guide them to stand tall on their mountains, one breath at a time. Namaste.
She seems the most relaxed of our presenters.
That's so not true.
Do you do private lessons right after this?
In there.
In there, okay. We have no question. Would you like another 30 seconds to describe another aspect of your program or perhaps another person who has used it?
Sure. So when we talk about yoga, there's 3 wisdom traditions that we bring together in yoga therapy, a little different than your gym yoga. It's the science, the psychology, and yoga. And when that comes together, some of these practices are directed specifically for some of our populations who have mental and physical issues. So for instance, there's a different breathing practice that you would use for depression and different than you would use for anxiety. There's practices that you use to direct the mind for ADHD, so these kids can tie their monkey brain to the post, and they can be better at test-taking skills. I believe that we can make a big difference in our community, especially for our young at-risk and youth.
Shh.
Namaste.
Stay here. Take a bow. I'm sorry we cut you off, but your time was up.
Oh, that's okay.
Thanks. Katie Knowles, Project Yoga.